So, with a small delay, guys, welcome to another stream here on the Monday, Easter Monday, and some of you have off and enjoying the stock market already quite intensively. Some are a little bit more worried because space is down 4%, and some are very happy because Tesla is up 5%, right? Yes, excuse me for the small delay, but I actually working with the team already on a huge video that will come in after in the main channel after this stream, okay? And I cannot wait because it's just so amazing. It's a nice podcast about Bitcoin with my good friend Justin Piqueles, who is an expert on this level, much better than me, and we sat down, talked about an hour about Bitcoin, and I think there's huge value for all of you guys out there. So we have people here from Switzerland, we have people from Germany, Spain, US. Yeah, someone is saying the last 20 minutes of the market. Romania, Dubai, we have Portugal, Nottingham, Tennessee, Phoenix, Arizona, Lithuania, UK, and Trinidad Tobago. Wow. Yeah, let's dive directly into the market. I mean, what's going on is somehow what is representing and mirroring the last couple of weeks. You have some gains, and then those gains, specifically in this momentum and story stocks, are losing, all right? And this is what I said, I think, on Saturday or Sunday, that I think that those momentum and story stocks, except Tesla, will not be so good today, okay, because of the job report. It doesn't matter if in detail maybe the job report is not so bad because of, certain people got a job and, everything might look nice under the hood or not that great, not that bad. But still, what really matters are big numbers, and this is scaring the market, and this is scaring algorithms, and that's why you see a little bit outflow. However, the 10-year, let's have a look what the 10-year bond is doing. Let's have a look. I think as of this, as of this morning, and it still seems to move on. The US bonds are not raising that much, okay? That maybe explains also that the overall sell-off in those story and growth stocks are not so bad, okay? With this big job market report. However, this is the situation right now. Let's have a look. So Virgin Galactic minus 4%. I still think, we're still in the middle of this channel, so nothing major here. I have seen from some subscribers that texted me actually. They said that it's also technically closing a gap from, I think, 30 of March. So this is also going on the technical side. Then let's have a look what other stocks, momentum stocks or growth stocks are actually doing. I saw also Tesla. Let's quickly dive to Tesla. Tesla obviously now nicely here, 5% up, like yesterday, right? We said yesterday in our stream, 5% approximately the stock can rise, and look at that, just 16 minutes before the market close, we are exactly at this point of 5% plus. So if you now still don't believe in my crystal ball that I have here, I don't know, okay? And make sure to smash that like button. And obviously Elon Musk is also very happy that his stock got valued 5% more. It's a huge run. But now again, I said that yesterday, I will say it again for all those people that missed maybe the stream. Important now to get back to the bullish side of things. Closing after 730. Okay, 730 is the magic number because it's the 50 moving average. So once the stock can move and close above these levels, that would be very, very bullish. So that's this thing. Okay. What else did we have on the market? Who as in GME? Because GME GameStop was heavily down today, but they recovered a little bit. They went down even to 166, recovered to 182, because they announced that they will raise sell some stock. Okay, so to get obviously on this very high valuation, great inflow of money that they can accelerate their mission and vision into a more digitalized company. Okay, so this was just a question of time. They are doing it now, so now the people a little bit freaked out, but still I would say it's human. Okay. Then we are having, let's have a look into our other stocks. Neo down as well a little bit. Then I would love to see what Beyond Meat is doing as well, because I know there is a couple of investors out there. Beyond Meat also neutral, rather to the negative side here, as you can see. And Peloton is, I think, also down. Okay. Peloton is also down 2.48%. Now, what is important? The week seems to be quite boring, because the overall stock market now waits actually for the next big event, which would be the earnings. However, this week there will be the minutes of meeting of the Fed of the March meeting. Okay, also very important economic data, plus maybe also what is important will be the job data on Thursday. Okay, so those are the two factors that are actually happening right now. Other than that, if you're seeing the volume, and this is something to understand in those days where just half of people trading, or the people from Europe are not trading, because the volumes are definitely low. So here, for example, in Peloton, we traded only 5 million shares compared to the 7.8 million on average. I guess that's for Tesla. Maybe today we have a little bit more trading than usual. Yeah, exactly. This is a little bit, usually when an event happens for a stock, then you see that they are a little bit higher traded than usual, but still this is not a big number than more of the average. Okay. Then let's say what Space is doing in terms of volume. Also here the average volume is just half of what's going on, and this is also going then into this directions. Okay, so if the volume is low and the overall sentiment is let's say negative, then those low volumes can quite have heavy spikes into the one or the other direction. So let's say on this particular day there's more people that want to sell Space, and with the low volume there's less trading possible, and that's why it's 4% down. Maybe on a normal day it would be just 2% down. So those kind of big negative numbers currently, like for example for Space, are nothing that should concern as of today. Okay. So this is important as a knowledge point here from my perspective. And let us have a look if we have any questions in the chat. I have seen definitely some people from further around the world. Let's have a look. We have people here from Dubai. We have people from Netherlands, Germany, Texas, New York, Czech Republic as well. Yeah, Czechia in Prague. Fantastic. Afe Gorilla is asking, call on Tesla. Yeah, I think I think Afe Gorilla, if I'm not mistaken, you're from Germany, so I would recommend you maybe a knockout certificate in Germany. Those are a little bit better than the American options. And yeah, you know, it's a nice way to play things. Obviously, with very less money. I always been a big fan of obviously stocks, okay, rather than options, because options you have to be so right on so many things. But still, I would love to see you know, good news first, and then on those news you are trading, okay? So for example, now the deliveries were amazing, so the quarter could be amazing. So towards the last couple of weeks into the you know, quarter, and then with the quarter earnings you could maybe make a lot of money, okay? So it's not the worst idea to first hear the news and then invest into the company, okay? In my personal opinion. Then Carlos Ramos is asking, when do you think space will jump to 35 or more? Well, I think this will be quite soon, because we are having a kind of waiting months right now. Okay, April, there's no big news or catalyst for Virgin Galactic. Then in the beginning of May, we will have the earnings, where always not only the numbers are important, but rather the how you say it, the news or release or leaks that can go out of that. This is much more important, and therefore, and then comes already May. In May we have, you know, the test flights. In June we have the test flights, the glide flights of the brand new ship. So I think latest by the summer we should have many great things. So there's someone saying my volume is a little bit too low. Let me test. Now it should be a little bit higher. Maybe that's better now. Yeah, other than that, if you have any other questions, let me see. Might we see a Virgin Galactic Gigafactory by 20? Yeah, this is a quite interesting point. So Green C is asking if we see a kind of factory for Virgin Galactic. And you know, I think something like this was quite teased by Michael Kohlglazer, in my personal opinion, on the CNBC interview or CBS interview, where he talked about that this new design is more modular, that he thinks of you know, being more, you know, into production phase right now and out of the R&D phase. So, you know, this kind of small piece of information is always nice if we are looking into you know, something quite you know, revolutionary like Virgin Galactic, because if they are into the scaling part, then I think that this is always quite fun and great information to have, that they are now saying, okay, it's something similar, in my personal opinion, like Elon Musk said, now we want to produce 5,000 cars per week, you know, now they are producing 2,000 cars per day, okay? So just imagine the great achievement that a company can do. Well, yes, 7 minutes left. Other than that, on the stock market, other than you should smashing absolutely the like button, guys, this is always appreciated. I want to make sure that we are capturing also this all-time high in the S&P 500, okay? It's absolutely fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic to see the S&P 500. Another, can I see here? Let me see. S&P 500 today. I want to see if we can see who are the winners today in the S&P 500. Okay, those here are the S&P 500 stocks. but unfortunately I cannot really make it bigger, or I can make it bigger, but I cannot sort it. Who are the biggest winners, for example? But here you can see, you know, big winners are today Activision Blizzard. Wow. Activision Blizzard, Alphabet, big, and Alphabet is a big, let's say, you know, weight on the S&P 500. That's why you see, you know, this big increase as well. What else is Amphenol? I don't know this company. Ansys, also don't know this company. Yeah, so main reason is obviously, you know, Tesla is also not that small anymore into the S&P 500. The Google is big, you know, and that's why if those, just a couple of those companies are doing well, you know, BlackRock, Boeing is up as well. So you can see here many companies that are having 2 or 3 or 4% you know, upside today. Carnival. But this is not this Carnival cruise, guys. Okay, just not to make some Carnival cruises not in the S&P 500, guys. Yeah, so all-time high for the S&P 500, which is fantastic. There's another question here. Joseph Day is asking, do we have any more details on Spaceship 3? No, as of this moment, it's not nothing that we can share at this moment. So Lloyd Phelps is saying volume 1 is low and 10 is high, audio running at 4. I think maybe you should put a little bit your audio higher. Maybe that's the reason. Yeah, so guys, I really appreciate that you switched on. That was Monday. It's just a quite, let's say, silent Monday because it's Eastern around the world still. So not so many people are trading, and no big news. We are waiting for the earnings, and there was not big news out there. You know, there's companies that you know changing a little bit of maneuver, like for example, I think Google announced today that they will not use Oracle anymore for their finance software, but they will use SAP. There's Apple, you know, saying that they want to push for the privacy moves. This will be against Facebook, you know, so a little bit slash between the big giants. But other than that, you know, no big news, nothing that is quite interesting. It will be important for this week, the Fed meetings notes, as well as the job report or the jobless claims on Thursday, and maybe some other crazy news on the market. Make sure to watch the podcast that I will launch in just about maybe half an hour here on this channel about Bitcoin and how Bitcoin can go maybe to $10 million. So stay tuned, and thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you are new and hit the notification box and ring the bell so you will be always informed. Thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned and very healthy.